Art, by its very nature, demands creative input and a consumer, but how the two factors combine to impact on the price the artist sets for his work has until now gone largely unexplored. Previously, scholars have predominantly argued that individuals who identify with their work are not motivated by money, while a smaller group of scholars have argued exactly the opposite. Professor Aruna Ranganathan sets out to demonstrate that such individuals can behave commercially in some situations and disregard monetary rewards in others. She conducted a field test in the remote but artisan-rich village of Shanapatna in the south of India, using 3 different categories of buyers: international craft appreciators, Indian craft appreciators, and Indians with no overt art expertise. The resulting data showed the artisans demanded the highest price from the Indian baseline buyers, followed by the international buyers, with the lowest price being offered to the Indian craft buyers. When compared to the high prices traders extracted from the internationals and the much lower prices they asked of Indian craft and Indian baseline buyers, the artist's selling behavior seems counterintuitive. Professor Ranganathan explains this phenomenon first in terms of the artisan's work-product attachment. The artisan sees his handiwork as literally a labor of love. He views the creative process as sacred, is willing to make personal sacrifices in pursuit of his artistic goals, and intrinsically sets high work standards for himself. Secondly, she reveals that how the artist perceived a potential buyer also had a major influence on the final sale price he set for his work. And because he identified the Indian craft buyer as discerning, someone he felt would truly appreciate the value of his handiwork, he's willing to ask a lower price. Furthermore, the greater the work product attachment, that is, the more time, effort, and energy the artisan had invested, the greater the sacrifice he's willing to make on the sale price in the case of the discerning buyer, regardless of their willingness to pay a higher price, and the more he was willing to monetize his work in line with prices charged by traders in the case of non-discerning Indian baseline buyers. With over 40% of workers in the global economy employed in creative occupations, evidence of their strong desire to find meaning in their work, regardless of their socio-economic circumstances, is clearly relevant in designing labor market policies that enable them to flourish financially and on an artistic level.